all you can't do travel notification. You can call them and let them know, but block my card every time I go to Nigeria. It is a never failing thing. They will block my card. All of my new people who are going to Africa, maybe it's their first time or have been traveling several times, I just want to give you some insight of what I found and what I do when I normally travel to Africa, right? So I hope these tips are very helpful. If you guys have other tips, please leave them in the comments below because I would love to know what travel hacks that you have, because in the process, I'm planning to visit all 54 countries located in the continent of Africa. Today's video is 8 African travel hacks you have to try. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and click the bells. So let's get started, right? So again, if you have any travel hacks for Africa, let me know. Make sure you put them in the comments so we can share and discuss them, and maybe I can utilize them on my next trip. Okay, first one, obviously take Uber instead of the local taxis, right? It's a lot cheaper if you take Uber compared to the local taxi, because the local taxis, they're gonna try to charge you based upon their own personal rate, right? So if they think that you're American or foreigner just in general, they're gonna up that charge. I mean, I don't blame them. I would up the charge too. Hey, it is what it is. They gotta make the money any way they can. So it is what it is. So I would say take Uber over a local taxi. But if you can't take a local taxi, if you can't take Uber, then take a local taxi and work on negotiating the price, right? So a lot of places in Africa that is utilizing Uber is like Johannesburg, Cape Town, like Cairo, Durban, Lagos, Nairobi. A lot of these places are using Uber as an app there, okay? Travel hack number 2. Buy your SIM card before you arrive. So normally I go to, it's called Before I Go, B, the number 4, I-G-O, before I go. I go on there and I purchase my SIM card to whatever country that I'm going to. Like for example, if I'm going to South Africa, like I will go on the app, I'll go on the website, purchase it. They're very cheap, dirt cheap. And then you can go ahead and get all the data, everything you need on the SIM card. And then I'll go to, it's called Sell You City, and I'll go pick the SIM card up. Just that simple. Now, this won't work for every single country, but for a good portion of the country, you can use this particular app called Before I Go. I will put the link in the notes below so you guys can check it out. However, what I also use is Google Fi. So you guys, I've made a review video in regards to Google Fi. Make sure you check that out. I think I have like 20,000 views or 20 something thousand views. People are raving about it, 300 some comments. So make sure you check that video out. It is a great SIM card and service to have when traveling overseas. It's something that you have to set up before you go overseas, but I will look into it. Google Fi, right? Google Fi. All right, number 3. Now listen, if you put your bags under the plane, I don't put my bags under the plane. That's for any country, but if you're going to Africa and you put your bags on the plane, put a nice sturdy lock on it. Some people have sticky fingers. It is what it is, right? So just put a lock in your bag, and it'll be prone to, it would make the person who's trying to steal from you think about like, well, do I really want to steal from this person? They got this big ass lock. Like, nah, I'll pass to the next bag. Number 4, don't forget about discounted airlines. So a lot of times, let's say you're going from country to country, right? There are a lot of like local airlines. Like for example, like going from Kenya to like Uganda, instead of taking Kenyan Airways, I can take Fast Jets. That is an option that you can take. That's a local airline. The price rate will be a lot cheaper. Or like Kalula Air or Mango, those are also other options that you can utilize too for cheaper flights rather than taking like something like off Expedia, like a United Flag or British Airways. There are local airlines that you can take to get a lot cheaper rate. Because I think we took from Mombasa to Nairobi, I think our flight was like $56 one way. Number 5, I think everyone has this part down packed, but I just want to kind of reiterate it because I'm one of those persons, I still have a particular swipe card, but make sure you get you a chip and pin card, chip and pin. So basically it has that chip on it. You put the card into the machine, punch in your pin, just for security purposes. And also too, it will alleviate the stress of dealing with the fact that sometimes American banks will block your card. It is a natural thing that American banks will block your card going to African countries. It's just what it is. Like they have their whole system in regards to fraud. I know Chase gets on my last nerve sometimes, and I will tell them I am going someplace. It's like, no, you don't have to tell us. Our system will let us know that where you're going, blah, blah, blah. I said, y'all need to put travel notifications back on. It is annoying the hell out of me that I cannot go and put that travel notification on. So for all you have Chase, you can't do travel notification. You can call them and let them know to put it in the notes, but you don't. But Chase blocked my card every time I go to Nigeria. It is a never failing thing. They will block my card. I just had to vent. It just annoys me to no end. Number 6, virtual private network, VPN. Make sure you set up a VPN, right? So basically the VPN allows you to get IP access as if you're in your own country. So like sometimes I could be in a certain country and my Netflix doesn't work. Or I can't get on a certain website, or something I need to access, I can't access because there's some type of preventative measure by that country that is causing me not to allow to access that particular website or app or whatever. Make sure you get your VPN, virtual private network. Make sure you set it up. It will be a lifesaver for you. Number 7, use discounts on booking like safaris and tours like that. Now this, I got y'all covered. Don't worry about it. I am going to put my VAUGH link in the notes below. You can go through my VAUGH links, look for like a safari tour. That's something you want to do. Look for safari tour and then get the discounted rate. So just go through my link. I got you covered, okay? Trust me, got you covered. It's going to save you a lot of money in regards to the safari tours and things like that. You can get the bundle deals through my link, VAUGH. So you'll see the notes below. Make sure you guys are checking out the notes, okay? Number 8, final one. When you're traveling between city to city or maybe from country to country, sometimes you can take the train. Take the local train. It'll save you a lot of money rather than hopping on a flight. Where you might be paying almost $60 to $100, so $200 for a flight, you can hop on a train and get it for like $25, right? So we took a train in Kenya, which was the SRG or SGR from Nairobi to Mombasa. I think we only paid $22, and that was the first class section. Now the train was a nice ride, but we needed to film content, so that's why we went. But it was a good ride. It was a really comfortable ride, but it was nice, pretty long. But it was a comfortable ride, but we got there. But it was so much cheaper than us taking a local flight. The flight, I think what I said was $54, but when we booked it through like a major airline, it would probably cost us like $150, $175, $200. So make sure you take a train. So like Tanzania, they have the Tazara, and then like Nambia, they have the Desert Express. So like just in case, once we go to those countries, we'll go to like Nambia, we'll check out the train and I'll give you some more insight. Maybe I'll do a review on it, okay? So again, guys, these are 8 travel hacks that you have to try when traveling to Africa. Thank you guys for watching my video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and click the bell. Again, we're on the road to 10K. Hopefully we will hit it by now, but if we're not, we're on the road to 10K. We are trying to get that lucky, awesome number, okay? You guys take care. See you in my next video. Peace.